I think we're on. I think we're up. I think we're up. Still says it's waiting for me. Interesting. Your select stream. Yep, it says we're live. Okay, I guess we're live. Yeah, it shows. I'm seeing it live right now on my channel. Okay, let's try this again. Let's get some tunes going over here. Wrong keyboard. YouTube. Okay. So I can't use Lo-Fi Girl, I guess, on this anymore. So let's try just copyright free music. And let's go to this one. It's synthwave, but whatever. We'll see what it sounds like. Just put in Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Credit must be placed in the description. Okay. Okay, let's copy this. We're back. Let's do this. We're back. Music by okay, let's minimize this. That's really loud. Like, that's super, super loud. I don't know why in the stream. Even in my headphones, it's loud. Okay, switch it back over here. Okay. Where were we? That's right, we were doing this. This is my caps lock key. And this is Gateron. Yep, we're good. Now, is there a difference why this one is low profile and the other ones aren't? Does I have a better caps lock up here? Nope, I just have a different shift. Huh. Alright, let's pop that back there. Let's put this over here, line this up. There we go, that popped in. That profile is really low. I mean, it is supposed to be cherry, but that feels really low for cherry. Oh well. Really wobbly too. Oh well, okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see if I can hold on. Yep. I was hoping we got these done by 9 o'clock, but because of the Lo-Fi Girl caused me to restart stream. We're a little behind. Alright, that one's done. Gateron is right there. This is the letter A. Pop this one in here. There we go. That snapped into place. All right, let's grab the next one. Yeah, let's do the stand-up one. It's a lot easier. Nope, that one didn't want to work. Oh, come on, that one felt really good. Wait, it practically is that, what the heck? Nope. Let's pop that back in here. Oh no, this one's stuck. This is really stuck. Uh-oh, I feel like I may have messed that one up. Let's try that again. Okay, why does one not want to come off now? Whew. That's crazy. It feels like it's grabbing onto it. There we go. It came off. Okay. Let's grab the next one. This is the letter S. This one back over here. Line that up. All right, that one feels good. Let's grab the next one. Good. Let's try to do this in my lap. Is that where I can get a better angle? There we go. I think that's what it is. I just needed a tighter grip on it. Yeah, these are coming off a little easier. Okay. Let's get all these off if I can. Nope. It's like the top one doesn't want to grab sometimes. There we go. It's 4. I'll do how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. We have 7. Do one more here and then we'll bring it back on screen. Okay, that one doesn't want to pop off now. There we go. Yeah, this is a lot faster. Okay. I just need to have tighter grip than trying to do it from here. Okay, letter D. Gateron goes on top. Line that up over here. There we go. All right, the letter F. Gateron goes on top. Line it up there. All right, the letter G. Gateron goes on top. We'll line it up there. So far, so good. Alright, next one. Get on the top, this letter H. I think I gotta raise the volume a little bit. It's a little quiet over there. I think that first song was just a louder one. There we go. Alright, letter H. Alright. Next letter is J. Gateron goes on top. Squeeze that there, push this in here. Damn, at this rate, we might actually be done with this row by 9. Alright. Let's do the old close to my potty so I can actually make sure I pull it out right. Just trying to fighting with it. Nope. It's like the top one is the one to get pinched now. There we go, got it off. Scooch that in there. There you go, pull that one out. There you go, pull that one out. Yeah, these are going off a lot easier now. I think it's because of the leverage. I didn't have enough leverage to pull it out before. Come on, where's that clip? Where's that clip? There you go, pull that one off. There you go, pull that one off. The last one for this row. Oh, come on, I almost had it. There you go, that one's off. Okay. There we go. You got those ones off. Let's go to the switches. Next one is letter K. And the music got louder for some reason when I got closer. I don't know why. I'll volume down a little bit more. Okay. There you go, letter K. It goes right there. This goes right over here. That popped into place. Okay, letter L. Pop that one into place right there. Alright, the semicolon. Gateron goes on top. There we go. I'm a little surprised because I just realized I put on Lo-Fi Girl all the time when I'm doing editing on YouTube, like when I'm on a YouTube live stream. That's the first time it's ever told me that it suspended the stream because of music. Which is kind of weird. Okay, next one is the apostrophe and the quote. Gateron goes on top. Wait, no, this is wrong. Apostrophe does go on top, right? I think it does. We'll find out in a second. There we go. That clicked into place. Is that profile right? Yep. All right, there we go. That one's in. Yeah, not gonna lie, the lighting does make it look a lot yellower than it actually is. When it's on the actual board itself, it's a little paler. Maybe it's because I'm just gotten used to it. Okay. Next is the enter key, and I'm pretty sure I can't use that one. Oh, I can use that one. That is the one to use. All right, Gateron goes on top. There we go, that's lined up. Push this over here. There we go, I think that's good. Yep, there we go, the profile looks good on that one. Okay, what was the one underneath delete? The one underneath delete is... Oh, I messed up. I closed it by accident. MelGeek made 84 Ultra. I think it's page up? Yeah, page up, because the other one's page down, duh. Yeah, page up, page up. Alright, let's find page up over here. Wait, we have multiple deletes? Oh, that's right, we had different deletes, I forgot. That was the last thing we did before we figured out that we got the stream closed down. Alright, so page up. I see page down. Page down. Page up. Okay, there's one page up. There's another page up. And there's another page up. Okay, we have 3 page ups. I'm guessing we're probably going to use the middle one. Let's see. This is the tall one. And that's too tall for that, I can tell already. And this is the low profile, I think this is the middle one. Gateron goes up, like that. Squish this together. Alright. There you go, page up goes right here. Yeah, that matches the profile right above it, and the profile next to it. Looks good. Did the music finish? Oh no, just changed songs. Okay, we got 2 more rows left. Let's see if we can get these done by 9:30. Alright. Time to pull out the rest of these. Wait, I still have one more. I guess I pulled out one too many. Oh well. Let's put these ones back over here. We don't need those. Pull off the shift key. If it wants to grab something. I'm trying to grab the corners, but it won't let me. There we go. Alright, shift key is gone. Let's put the shift key right over here. Just pull off all the keycaps. Just the letter Z. Let me just double check, make sure the stream is working, right? Yep, it's working. Alright, let's grab the X. Pop the X right there. Why is that profile so off? There we go, because it was backwards. There we go. Okay, letter C. The letter V. Right there, the letter B. The letter N. Letter N goes right there. The letter M. The comma. Goes right there. The period goes right there. Question mark goes over here. And then the shift key. And then the arrow key, the up arrow key. And then the page down. There you go, page down is not going to fit anywhere else here, so I should probably put it over here. Alright, now Tiny got these switches off. Let's do the old close to my body so I can pull this off faster. Otherwise we'll be here all night. Oh, come on. There we go. Pull that one off. This feels like I have to twist it, the tool, to find the prong now. Or find the tab. Come on. You're doing so well. Nope, gotta put that back into place. Let's try again. There you go, that came off. It's like, when it comes off, it twists, and it bends this thing. Come on. Come on, where was it? It was clipped out practically. There we go. Popped it off. I should just put this box in front of me so you guys know when I pulled it off. There we go. Just pop that in there. Nope. There we go, pop that off. Come on, where's the latch? Where is that switch? There you go, pulled it off. Okay, next one. Nope. Okay, why doesn't this one want to grab? It's because there's a screw right there. It's running access. Nope. Nope. Okay, come on. Oh, we were doing so well here. Nope. Just bending the same more and more. This tool. There we go, got it off. Nope, not there. Nope. Why are some like so easy to come off? Others are like giving me a little bit of a fight, and then other ones like just they do not want to come off at all. Yeah, I don't get how these little plastic tiny clips are able to hold on for dear life. It's crazy. Nope. Yep, I'm back on MelGeek. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have to do this. I'm almost done getting these ones off. I have to do it closer to me because, like, if I do it over here, I do not get the leverage and I cannot see exactly where I'm grabbing onto unless if I put my head right over it. And for some reason, this one does not want to come off. I think, is there a screw there? No, there's no screw there. Nope. Maybe we leave that one. Come back to it. No, I gotta get this one off. Nope. Oh my god. They are very creamy color. I mean, on camera it looks much more yellow than it actually is compared to the naked eye. Either that, or I'm just getting used to it, or it's just the way maybe the angle of looking at it is. Yeah, okay, looking at it like this, it looks a lot easy. It looks a lot more easy on the eyes, but looking at it like straight up or like a little bit angled off, much more creamy colored. But as far as actual creamy sounds, yes, very creamy sound. All right, this one's got to get off. This one's getting off. This one is getting off here. I'm gonna clip this one off. Yes. Okay, finally. Look how bent this thing is. I don't know if you can tell. It's twisting at it. It's twisting. It's supposed to be even. For some reason, that's the only way it lets me pull it off. Okay, let's hope this one's a little easier. Nope. Man, imagine doing this all day if you're a keyboard enthusiast, like a real keyboard enthusiast. Imagine if you're pulling switches off by hand all day. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get, if I ever do this again, I'm gonna get that tool. I know, yeah, it's so crooked. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised the metal hasn't broken off. Alright. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 switches left to pull on this row. Like I said, I was hoping to get done by 9:30, but I don't know. Might actually get it done by 10 o'clock if we're lucky. Oh, come on. Do I have to do this one close to my chest again so I can get the right angle? There we go, got it off. Okay. Let's try this one. That one came off easy. Nope, that one's not coming off easy. Nope. There we go, that one popped off. 3 more here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Gotta straighten the tool off and get the tool out again. There we go, came off. Oh, that one hurt my finger. Alright, 2 more. 2 more, and we have 1 more row left. There we go, that one came off a little easier. And this is the last one on the edge. There we go, came off. Ow, that one hurt. Yeah, I definitely think I need to get the tool. Because this one is definitely not cutting it. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's about half of what's left in here. So we got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 1 more. Alright. Alright, so the next one is going to be the shift, but we can't use this shift. This is too long. So we got to find a shorter shift. It's either this one or this one. Let's see. Let's compare these. Wait a second. No, that's a long shift. Wait a second. No, this isn't right. There's no way this is right. There's no way these shifts are the same. Oh my god, it is the same. What am I saying? I was tripping out there. I thought it was a shorter shift. Okay, pop those there. Alright, Gadaron is right there. There we go. Line these up. Stabs. And push down. There we go. That feels better. Alright, now it's the letter Z. Gadaron is right there. And Z is right there. Line these up. Push these over here. Clicks into place. It goes in so much easier than it comes out. I hope if I ever have to switch these switches out on these Gadarons, I hope these are much easier to come out than the other ones in the stock. These ones are I mean, the Switch is a nice Switch in terms of a stock Switch on a keyboard. But in terms of taking it on and putting it back in, or taking it off and putting it in, it's definitely needs some help. All right, next one. Letter X. Where's Gateron? Gateron is right there. X is right there. Line these up. Pop that there. Alright, next one is letter C. Gateron is right there. Line these up. Squish it together. There we go. Okay, next one is the letter V. Gateron is right there. What is this? Why is this one giving me problems? Hello? Gateron's on top. Stem's right there. Okay, there we go. I guess it just wasn't lined up properly. There we go. V goes right there. Okay, B, the letter B. Gateron is right there. Go. Pop that into place. Alright, letter N. And there's a Gateron. Match that up. Push together. There we go. Alright, this is number letter. I was gonna say number M. Letter M. Gateron is right there. There you go. Squish this together. There's so many little bits and pieces of plastic on my skin just from, and on my hands, from pulling this thing out and having the little plastic pieces of this thing crumble apart. Yeah, if there's one thing I will gripe about to MelGeek is to improve, or at least to TTC, is to improve their housings on their stock switches. I get that they're rather relatively cheap compared to the Gateron ones, but my god, I never had this problem even putting on these other switches on the mechanical keyboard. That's crazy. Okay. Next one is the letter. Oh, not the letter. This is actually a comma. Yeah, the comma. Yeah, the comma's next. The red herring fallacy. Hold on. If that's good. That's the one like where you think things are worse than they actually are? Or hold on. Red herring fallacy. Your WSD is a little stucky now. Yeah, error in reasoning, yeah. Irrelevant information distract from original arguments. Your WSD is a little sucky now. Is it stucky or stucky? Yeah, no, but for real, the mechanical key switches are a lot slower than a magnetic keyboard. And just from playing just the stock switches earlier on CS, I was noticing an improvement in like my movement. Because like it was moving over to the left or moving to the right fast. The KO block shades aren't exactly a great gaming switch. It's better for typing. I know they have, I think, browns and, what's the other switch that's really, and reds that are more linear. But it's still a mechanical switch. It still needs to go down and hit the accentuation point. The actuation point, I mean. Whereas these ones, you can make these a little more tighter. But no, I definitely see I can definitely see why people think like it's a placebo or it's a it's snake oil. But no, you can definitely tell the difference. You can definitely tell the difference between the two. All right, which one was I? This one right here, yeah. Gateron is right there. That one feels good. All right. All right, we have 4 more left on here. This is the question mark. Question mark goes right here. Okay, does this not want to pop in? Did I put this on backwards? Hold on. I thought the Gateron was on top. It has to be. Right? That's why I messed this up. Gateron is right there on the top. Question mark goes on top as well. Okay, that lined up. Let's try this again. Why does it feel like it wants to jump out at a certain angle? What is going on with this one? There we go. Okay, that was a little crunchy. I'm not gonna lie. Putting that one in felt a little crunchy. But it's working now. Okay, next one is the shift key. This is a huge shift key. This one doesn't work. This one isn't the one that doesn't work. I need to use one of these short ones. Guessing it's that one right there. Yeah, that one. Alright, Gateron goes up. This goes up over here. Clicks into place. Sounds good. Okay, after the shift is the up key, and that's not in this stock one. It's up here. Up key. Okay, do they give us a bunch of different up keys? Let me see. Problem is, which one is the up key? They all have arrows, but I don't know which one's up. That's an arrow. That's an arrow. That's an arrow, and that is an arrow. That's a shift key we're not using. Alright, put that over there. Yeah, I think that's all the ups. That's all the arrows that they gave us. Alright. Put that one back there. Okay, now I gotta find out which one of these are ups. I think this is down. I think that was the down. This could be the up. No, the scoop is different. The scoop on this one needs to go left to right, not up to down. This one is going up to down. It needs to go that way. So this is not it. That's probably the right. Or it could be the left, either or. Put this right there for now. This could be up or down. Or right. That's really hard to tell. Maybe the other way around? Hold on. It doesn't tell you which way is which kind of sucks. Okay, one of these are offset. Okay, these two are in the center, and these two are offset. So one of these is left and one of these are right. But do they put it on the top or on the bottom? That'll be interesting to find out which one's which. Is it written on the bottom? No, they're not. It's not written on the bottom. Which way is which? Can I split switches on all of these and figure out? I'll figure it out after. Alright, if this is up... Oh, I think that's down. I think that's down. If that's the case, we'll put this one here. Oh no, it tells... Oh, okay, I see. I see. It doesn't let you put it in there because it's not keyed? What about the other way? No? What about this way? That way it lets you go in. Okay, so this is actually a left or a right. This is either a left or a right. Okay. Put that one in there. Put that one right there for now. Scrub and switch. I did not think it would, the tolerances were that tight that would tell you. Okay, that must be the right then. Okay, so one of these is left and one of these is right. Wait, right? Did I put this one right? Gateron is not on top. Gateron is over here. There we go. Okay. So this is either a left or a right. And these ones are up or down. Which doesn't make sense because why are these ones offset? Oh, these are offset over here. The down is offset to the left. Which means the up must be offset to the right. Or to the left also, okay. Interesting. I did not realize they had that. On my other keyboard, they're in the middle. Okay. So it's either this way, or this way, and this way. We'll find out eventually. Okay, so let's grab this. That's not the switch I want to grab. Gotta put it on the old one. We have two left here on this row. Okay, let's grab this. Gateron is on top. So this is one of the left or the right? No, this is the bottom. This is down. I think this is down. The scoop looks better that way. Okay, let's grab this one. This one is on top. Okay. We got these switches set up, but we don't know if this is up or down. These ones have to be left or right. Find out eventually when I get the thing put in. Okay, so after that was page up, page down. Where is page down? Page down. Page down. There's a page down. There's a page down. And there's a page down. Oh, there's another page down over here. Wait, how many do we have? How many page downs do we have? Wait, what? They gave me 4 page downs? Why did they give me 4 page downs? They gave me 4 page downs, but only 3 page ups. Huh? What? What sorcery is this? That's interesting. It's not in this one, right? Nope. Okay. So, page up on that one. I think these are the middle ones. Okay, but which one's middle? That's kind of low. That's even lower, so let's get rid of the low one. Going back over there. This is really high, so it's not going to be this one. This one's also really low. Why did they give me two really low ones? Oh, but the back... Okay, but the front is higher than this one. Interesting. Okay, we're going to use the middle one. Let's grab a switch. Alright, there is the Gateron logo, page down, line that up, switch this over here, clicks into place, send me a link of a keyboard you really want. You might have to send it in Discord because I don't think YouTube allows me to Oh, I see the message in Discord now. Okay. Ruh-roh. I'm here to distract you. Royal Kluge RK S98. Okay. Oh, okay, so they made a new one of like mine, but it's got a screen on it. Cool, cool. Let me alt tab this over here. Hold on. Yeah, so yours is like, so mine is a 10 keyless, or 10, it's got 10 keys. But yours also that one also comes with the screen. I was also thinking about getting the EpoMaker H something Pro. It has silicone keycaps, and it's got a screen that you can put GIFs on. The only reason I didn't want to go with another Royal Kluge, like if they ever made a magnetic, was that they don't have any more plain old black and white ones. They only have ones with a bunch of different colors on it. Like purple, light purple, and then white. Or purple and dark purple. Or like they have a blue one over here, like it's blue, light blue, and then white. But they have been coming a long way. They've improved themselves a lot, I think, in terms of what they're offering. Silicone keycaps, yeah, it's crazy. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me open up into the YouTube over here. That was volume down a little bit. I was thinking about getting this, but then it turns out that it's only in it's called EpoMaker G84 Pro, I think. G84 Pro.
This keyboard has silicone
made me go
keycaps that just exceeded my expectations. This is the EpoMaker G84 Pro, and it's a 75% keyboard with the most brightest RGBs and deep docky switches. Let's open it up and check it out.
It's funny, the switches they have, they're also called Jades. They're called Milky Jades, I believe.
The box comes with this dust cover, the keyboard,
and they have, okay, this one is, I'm not sure if that's the blue one or the white one, but they have a blue silicone, a white silicone, and a purple silicone.
The user manual, USB Type-C cable, 2 extra switches, and a keycap and switch puller in one. Looking at the board, the design is just so stunning and unique compared to other keyboards out there. This is a 75% compact layout with 81 keys, so you have your function rows and arrow keys in a more condensed layout.
Let's see if they talk about the
does have a
different
durable plastic case with a solid weight of 2.1 pounds. On the rear top of the keyboard, you have
it does look very nice and icy, yes.
A USB Type-C port, and a switch for the dual connection modes. Now on the bottom of the keyboard, you do have 4 rubber feet and 2 level high adjustable
I don't think she talks about it.
Giving you different typing angles.
So let me find the actual product page, because the product one has all of them. Yeah, see, this is the one in purple. Very, very thocky. And apparently squishy. The keys are apparently very squishy to feel because it's silicone. Oh, it's restarting. Yeah, so that's the purple one. And the one she pulls out before is the white one. They do have a Hall effect version, a magnetic version of this one, but it doesn't have the screen. I was like, oh, if I'm not getting the screen, I don't want it. I would rather have it for the screen. But then I'm like, okay, but then I realized, okay, wait a second, this is a mechanical keyboard. I want a magnetic switch. Yeah, silicone keycaps, that would feel probably super, super nice on your fingers. And it sounds great. It sounds very, very thocky. Alright, I can close that. Let's minimize this. And let's get back to the switches. On the list it goes for you. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, page up or page down. We gotta figure out which one's which. Okay, these are up or down. This one kind of slopes down. This one also kind of slopes down. So if they're both like this, they both kind of slope. They're both kind of angled. I'm guessing that's the way the cherry profile goes. But which one's which? Which one's up and which one's down? Oh wait, no, duh. It's gotta be this way then. This is up and this down because I can't turn these around. So let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so that's the up one. No, that's definitely not the right profile for it. Wait, can you even see that? From that angle? I don't know if you can see it from that angle. Yeah, you can definitely tell it notches out right here. That's definitely not the right profile for it. Actually, no, I take it back. It is the right profile. This is the wrong profile. The page down is the wrong profile. Wait, what? Why does it look like that? Does that mean that it was supposed to? I was supposed to use another? But then when you look like this, it matches. Wait a second. Okay, no, hold on. Something's wrong here. Unless if these are just backwards. Unless if it's not this one. Let me try pulling this one out. Hold on. Try pulling this one out. Which is the one that goes down? I think that's the left. This is the... That's the right, I think. That means this was the down. Try this. Nope, that's not it. It wouldn't let me push it down. Yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be off-centered. This one. It's supposed to be this one. Okay, let's see if this matches up. Definitely not. Definitely not. No way. No way. This is not the right profile for this. Look at this one. Look how far this one sticks up. That is definitely not the right profile for that. Let's go ahead and take that one off. Okay, so which one is it then? It's gotta be the one that's off-centered. It has to be this one. I mean, like a sore thumb, I know, right? Yeah. But now look at this one. Now see how it's notched out a little bit? It's not as bad as the other one, but that just means that this one is off. That this page down is broken. It's not broken. It's the wrong one, which means that it's one of these other profiles for the page down. And there's 3 other ones to pick from. So let's see which one's which. It says it's supposed to be cherry. It says it's cherry. That's what it said on TikTok Shop. And they look kind of cherry. When you're looking at it from the side, you can definitely tell the step down. Like these two are definitely on its own little path, and these ones kind of slope in and are scooped. I haven't done this bottom row yet, so don't look at that one. But yeah, it says it's cherry. The stock profile it's on it, I think it's MDA or something. It's MelGeek's own profile. They're definitely a little bit wider on the top, on the front faces. Yeah, the scoops on the stalks. Where's the other one? Where's this other one? Where is it? Let me see this if the scoops compare. Actually, on this one, no, I take it back. On this one, the scoops are practically the same. This is the stock, and this is the one that the new one. The scoops are practically lining up. I don't see anything that sticks out over the edge or anything. Huh. Interesting. But I mean, they're definitely wider than the ones that I have now, or on the Royal Kludge. The control is definitely like the plateau is. I mean, the table up on top, the face is much wider. There's much more surface area than the other control. Okay, where was I? Over here. Okay, we have to take off the page down and find the right profile for that so it matches up with the rest of them. Okay, so this is page down. This is the one we're not using. Actually, no, let's just put it off to the side just in case. This is page down as well. Let's try this one out. That's way too low. I mean, I want to say it's almost about the same. It's almost about the same. It's actually a little bit more of a low profile compared to the other one. I feel like the scoop is a little more pronounced here. Before the other one, you could like just see the corner of it sticking out. But this one, you can see more of this other key sticking out. So this is definitely not the right profile for it. All right, let's try this again. Page down. Let's take that off. Okay, so we're not using that one. That's definitely just a no. We're not gonna use that one at all. Okay, here's another page down. Let's try this one. That, actually, I think that might be it. That looks a lot better. That lines up perfectly, actually. I think we found the right one. That's the right one. But when you look at the other side, it's kind of hard to tell because the white kind of gets bounced out. It gets washed out a little bit. It still sticks out a little bit. But I think that's the one. I think that's the one. Let's put that off to the side just in case, if the other one is even better. Alright, so we'll put this one back over here. I think this is the last page down. I don't think it's going to be this one, to be honest. This one's way too tall. This one's way too tall. Yeah, that's way too tall. It's even taller than the one above it. Yeah, it's definitely not it. Yeah, it's covering up the other key. Okay, yeah, it's the other one. It's the other one. Okay. Just toss this one out over here. Grab this one back. Yeah, much better. Much more smooth. Okay. Any other page up or page down? No, these are just the arrow keys. Yep. Alright, what time is it? 9:45, 15 minutes. Can we get the last row done in the last 15 minutes? And do a quick little RGB test to see how juicy this thing looks? Let's see. Let's get rid of this arrow. If I can actually get around the corner. There we go. Alright, I'll just pop that one right there. Another arrow. Another arrow. That. Pop that right there. Control. I'm about to lose control over here. There we go. Function. Put that one right there. Alt. 2 with the spacebar. The spacebar honestly is the best sounding key out of all of these here. Even the stock one. It sounds so deep. I can't wait to see what it sounds like with the Jade Airs. No stem wobble either. No stem wobble at all. Alright. Let's see what's underneath this. I wouldn't be surprised if they tape modded this, because this sounds so full. Okay, how am I gonna get this off with just one of these tools? Let me actually, I think I have another tool. I can pull that off as well. Don't I have another tool? Let me try this one. Grab underneath there. Nope, it won't let me grab with that one. I thought I had another keycap puller tool. Maybe in here? This thing? Let's see if that thing works. Okay. Can I wrap around this? Nope, it won't let me. This is going to be interesting to do. This is going to be very interesting to pull off. See if I can just do one at a time. There we go. Okay. I don't want to break the stabs though, so let's be careful on this side. There we go. Oh, what? They put a rubber gasket thing in here. Oh, and they put foam in here. Oh my god, can I switch these out? Oh, but it's black foam. I don't know if sure if that's going to look right. Oh, that's right. There's no shine through here. There's no shine through. Okay, so they put black foam in here. They put black foam. And then they put this rubber gasketing in between the stabs and the switch. It's like a silicone rubber gasket or something. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could switch off this foam and put it on the other one. Oh no, it doesn't let you. It doesn't let you pull it off. I thought it would be less sticky. Oh man. I guess we're gonna have to just rock with the not so foamy foam, or not so thocky thocks on the spacebar. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no wonder so thocky, yeah. I wonder if I could use the foam from the box itself. It's kind of similar, it's just that this is closed. I feel like I'm getting my fingers a massage from all the pulling I've been doing. Man, they should make this removable. That'd be pretty cool if they could. Oh well. Okay. Put that one right there for now. Okay, we have 3 more keys left. There we go. I'm out of room on this this little shell tray thing over here, so let's just put them up over here. Grab the system key. It does not want to give. Okay. Okay, let's try the control. Hello? There we go. Pop that right there. System. There we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 switches to pull in 10 minutes. Let's just pop this one right back over here for now. What are these ones? These are the page... Oh, there's the page ones. The page up or page down ones we're not going to use. Let's get these switches pulled. Nope. Okay. There we go, that one came off. Oh, come on. Oh my god, come on. Are you sitting? Are you... Okay. Let's try this again. I wonder if this one actually pulls it off even better. Let's see. No, it does not. It does not. No, that one does not work. There we go. Pull that one off. Oh, come on. Okay, why does only one side ever want to come off and not both at the same time on these ones that are trouble? There we go, that popped off. Time for the spacebar. That came off easy, wow. Okay, this one does not want to come off now. Come on, why couldn't you all be as easy as the spacebar ones? There we go. Oh my god. This one does not want to come off. Let's click this one back into place. There you go. Pull that one off. Feels like I'm pulling out teeth. It's crazy. Oh my god. 3 more. We have 3 or 4 more. 4 more. Why doesn't it ever want to grab? There we go, pull that one out. 3 more left. Nope, that one doesn't want to grab. Try flipping it up, maybe that'll be easier. There we go, that pulled out. There we go. Last one. Last one. And it's out. Okay, finally. 5 minutes left to go. We'll probably stay on a little longer. Just because we had issues with the stream going down earlier. Oh, I got new messages in Discord. I just realized I wasn't even paying attention. What do they say? What do they say? Let's see. Oh, you found new ones. The Capco, and Elora. With these keycaps? Oh, it's got blue. Okay, that's kind of nice. I like how the letters are wrapped in different color. Or is that just the RGB shining through? That's pretty cool. Cap. Alright, let's close that one up. Did the song finish? Oh no, it's just quiet. Okay, let's go ahead and get these last ones done here. Okay, left control. Let's get that on a switch. Oh my god, the tips of my fingers are purple. It looks red on the camera, but like in real life, they're purple. Just from squeezing that thing so tight, trying to get it to pull. Okay. That one's done. Alright, so control and then the Windows key. But they call it Sipper? Why do they call it Sipper? Don't they just have one that says Windows? Or WIN? Nope, they do not. Alright, I guess we're using the word Sipper. Not Windows, Sipper. Alright, there we go. Click that one there, put that one there. And then left alt comes next. I'll just pour the rest of these out. Although I know I'm not going to be using all of them. Alright. Here we go. There's the Alt key. And now the spacebar. Wait, what? Why is this one offset? Please tell me that's going to work. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's got to go in this one. Gateron key is right there. Okay, let's hope this works. Yep, okay, there we go. It went into the... I hope it went in there. Yeah, it's got to have. It had to have. Okay. So close, we're so close. Okay, right alt. Right alt. Right alt. Okay. Let's grab this. Put that one right there. Smash it together. Line it up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good. It's bumping into the space bar. That's why I'm not gonna be able to use these switches. Oh, the switches, the keycaps. Unless if there's different alts. This alt might be thinner than the other alts, that might be why. Let's see if there's other alts. Is there another alt? Yes, there is. Okay. There we go. There's a different alt right there. Smush that there. Push this one over here. Why does it not want to go in? There we go. Alright, that alt is good. And next is the function key. It's not that one. That's super. This function? That is a function, but we don't need that big function. That's not going to fit there. We need the small function, which I think I just saw up here. Yep. And then probably a small control also. There we go. The function is right there. And then that matches up with that one. Stick that right there. There we go. Okay. The next to that one is control. Gateron switch is right there. Smush these together. And that matches up right there. Alright. It's still kind of creamy, not as stocky as the other one though. I definitely want to get some of this foam, or find a way to pull this foam off. Stabs are just slightly wiggly, but not all the way. Oh, maybe that's why. It wasn't snapped down all the way. Okay, now it's tight. Now it's tight. Now the stabs are tight. Okay. Okay, next one is the arrow keys. The left, the bottom, and the right. Here we go. Time to figure out which one's which. Okay, so the bottom is offset. So this is the bottom, and this is one the left or the right. Where's the Gateron switch? Or the Gateron signal? Symbol. It's up on top. Okay, so if it's that one... No, I think this is the right. Yeah, this is the right. Okay. that together. Put this over here. There we go. That goes in place right there. It's a little low, to be honest. I take it back. That might be the wrong one. That might be the wrong one. Hold on. Let's see. Take this one off. If it wants to come off, that'd be nice. There we go. Let's actually just put the switches on here. And then I can put the keycaps on after. There we go. There we go. They're all in. Okay. So one of these is down. This has got to be the down. Since the other one was up. There we go. The up feels wrong for some reason. No, it steps. It's right. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yep, that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. It just feels like it's a little two steps. Should be a little higher, to be honest. Okay, so one of these is left and one of these are right. It's either like that or like this. Let's try putting this one over here. No, definitely not. That's definitely not right. That's definitely not right. It goes up. That thing ramps up. Yeah, definitely sticks out. That's not the way it's supposed to be. So it's the other way around. It goes right over here. And this one goes right over here. And look at that. I think we're all done. We are all done. Like I said, it looks very, very creamy on camera. But in real life, you get used to it. It practically matches the anodized aluminum. Okay. We're all good there. Let's put this back in here. Actually, no, let me empty all these in here. If I can get it all to fit in here. But one's on loose. How is this not going to fit in here when the other ones have more switches? What? That's kind of crazy. There's still like 6 more switches left. It's not going to fit in here. That's crazy. What? Were they just smashed in there? I guess we're just smashing them in there. All right. That's crazy. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 switches that we didn't use, and yet this thing is like jam-packed. Wait, there's still some space right here. Why aren't some of these switches going down? It's like it doesn't want to occupy this little spot right here. It's weird. Okay. But whatever, we got it all done. Just have some extra switches left over. Pop these in here. I wonder if they'll fit inside the box. Seem like they're gonna break. They're magnets, right? There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5, and there's 6. There we go. We made it fit. We made it fit. Okay. Now what to do with these? What do we do with these? Because there's a lot more keys than there were before now. Let's put this over here. Put that right there. Let's put the other ones over here as well. Any more switches over here? Yeah, there's 2 more. Just pop this right there and right there. Grab these as well. And this one right there. Okay. I think this one on top of that. Like that. Or no, this is on top of all of it. This was sandwiched in between. Right? Or not. I think they were just sandwiched like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then this was flipped over. Like so. Pop that one right there. Stuff this back inside this box. Why don't they both want to fit? Hello? Why did both of these not want to fit? Question. Okay, there we go. That side's in. That side's in. I guess it just needs to be squished in there. Okay. Close that back up. Alright, pop that there. Okay. Time for the big reveal. Let's plug this thing in. See how the RGB looks with these frost jades. Whoa, those shine through. Holy crap, those shine through a lot. I'm gonna have to lower the brightness on this thing. Go over here to the software. Let's go to lighting, dynamic. It's on ripple. Brightness drops down a lot. Go to 10. That's much better. Okay. That's much more manageable. Speed. Wait, hold on. Let's do this one instead. That one's off. Speed's a little too fast. Let's drop the speed down a little bit. Why don't let me go to 50? That's way too slow. Hello. This never. I thought it let me do it like incrementally. Why is it? Okay. I don't know what's going on with the software. I'm maximizing it, and it's going right back to minimize. That's kind of weird. It's open, and it wants to minimize again. So what's strange is that the speed used to let me do it incrementally. Set the brightness a little bit more. Let's go 25. There we go, now it's incrementally. Let's go to 70 or 80. That's much better, okay. What does it look like with the lights off? Let's see. That's crazy. These are actually, the lights are really dim on this. Like in real life, the lights are dim. On camera, it's picking up so much. Let me put everything on max brightness. I'll put everything on max brightness and you can see what it's like. Boom! It's like a flashlight. Brightness. Bam, that's 100. That's crazy. It's gonna blow out the camera, the sensor on the camera. Yeah, it's on rainbow mood right now. What if I have it on snake? RGB test. It's basically RGB test is basically just rainbow mood, but it doesn't swirl together very easily. I'm not a big fan of alternating. Christmas, I have no idea. It doesn't look like Christmas at all. It's supposed to be red and green, or red and yellow, or red and green, but it ends up coming out yellow. I don't know why. Snake doesn't look that bad. Rainbow swirl is okay. I like rainbow mood instead. Let's lower that brightness down a lot. Let's drop it down to like 25 or 20. I could change the speed up though a little bit. Let's go to 57. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back to backlight. Actually, I never tried this. These are statics, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the difference is. These just change to different random colors. Oh, the colors are up here. Okay, I see. I see what it means. And then reaction. I have no idea what reaction. Reaction is like just this. Like you just press it, and it stays there. Oh wow, I like the color on reaction a little better. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought it was gonna let me do full screen. The color on reaction is a little bit. I like it a little better. Let's see if I can make the brightness drop down a little bit so you can see it a little better without it being blown out. Try that again. It's like it stays there for a little bit and then it fades away. But every time you press it, it changes color. Let's go up to 30 on the brightness. Like it wants to stay there. Okay, random. It just breathes and goes randomly. But it doesn't have no typing reaction at all. So let's go back to Ripple. I like Ripple better. Change the brightness down a little bit. Let's go to 50. Let's actually go to 30. What the heck, the speed changes when you change the brightness. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's change the speed up a little bit higher. Damn it is hard to see what color is changing to. Like, in real life, it's so dark to my eyes. The shine through is great. There are some keys that shine through a little more, like there's some holes here, like on this one. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not going to mess up the connector, so I'm just going to leave it as is. But with that being said, we're going to wrap it up for today. I will have a TikTok video up on, I think it's on Wednesday or Thursday, talking about the mods that we just did. But for now, that's going to be it. I'll catch you guys all later. Peace out.